So the 4-2-3-1, been working on this for a while. We got three setups today. We got defensive, which is next gen defensive, attacking, which is next gen attacking, and then my ultra defensive is the old gen tactics. Got three set up for you today. Whatever you guys want. If you're on next gen, I recommend using both of them. If you're on old gen, obviously only use the old gen ones. But anyways, let's get straight into it. So this is what I start in Rivals, because it's more of a cagey game, or I switch to if I get a 2-goal lead. So that's when I would use this. So basically, we're going to have one fullback on balanced, one on stay back. Very 4-3-2-1-esque here, but I like it because, you know, on the counter, if your fullback is out of position, which honestly, they get back really fast, but even if so, you do have three defenders still back there, so it's not too bad. Then in midfield, simple, cover center, stay back, nothing too much happening. We have all the cams on comeback on defense. Like I said, quite defensive. But Mbappe isn't on getting the box across, so the central cam isn't. And then striker has absolutely nothing on it. You're going to be triggering a lot of runs yourself, essentially, with him. Then over to tactics. Pretty chill. 40 width, 50 depth, balanced defensive style, and balanced right passing. We got 70 width here, just because, you know, you want a bit more width, I feel, when you're either winning, because you can hold the ball a bit better, or in those kind of tight games, if you're playing Rivals or something, you're probably getting a bit pressed. It's kind of difficult to hold the ball sometimes, so the extra bit of defense is nice. There's the box chilling on a 5. Corners, I've kicked up to 3 now. I like trimming the corners just because I feel like you can really score corners if you have more players in the corner, in the box for the corner this year. So I'm going to help with that, and then free kicks just chilling on 2. So then we'll head over to attacking. So this is what I like to use in champs mainly. I'll just use this to try blitz people. But also, if I'm 1 or 2 goals down and I really need to start attacking, this is the one that goes. Pressure on heavy touch. They did patch pressure a little bit, but pressure on heavy touch is still fine. Press out of possession loss strains a lot worse. So try to give that a go. Obviously, if you don't like using a press, still use balance. We're going 72 depth for the auto offside trap. Then bounce right passing. This is very Trivela heavy as well. I just like to spam Trivelas nowadays, so that's why you got the 40 width. And I've got Habits on the left, who's left-footed, Fallen on the right-footed, and they're quite narrow, so they have the Trivela angle most times. Play in the box, so once again at 5, comes free kicks 3 and 3. Then instructions, striker just stay forward, nothing else. Once again, it's because you're going to be triggering runs a lot yourself, that's why I don't have them on getting behind. So the 2 wide cams are going to be on stay forward and get in the box. Everybody's getting to the box for this, but Mbappe's still unbalanced. He's not on stay forward because he's going to be a little bit deeper, because you actually want to start your attack passing into your cam. And then with everybody else on stay forward, you'll have 3 options. So basically play it into Mbappe and then try and find who's open. Then CDMs, you have 1 balanced cover center, the other one stay back cover center. So De Bruyne in this circumstance gets more involved in the attack again. And then both your fullbacks are going to be balanced. So this really does have just way more going forward. It creates so many chances, but obviously at the cost of maybe it's a little bit easier for you to be countered. And then last but not least, we're going to head over to old gen. Going 44 width, 72 depth, balance, direct passing. You can also use, once again, balance. I do like balance in old gen, but direct passing just kind of makes a bit more happen. It's up to you. Width just still at 56, play in the box 6, and then 3 and 3 here. You'll notice we do have getting behind, stay forward on striker here. I feel in old gen you can kind of get away with that more because the AI isn't going to drop as deep with getting behind, if that makes sense. Then just stay forward on the central cam, and the 2 wide players just unbalanced. It's kind of a bit different on old gen because on next gen I have the wide players and stay forward, but that's like with lengthy stuff as well. I feel like you can beat fullbacks a bit more. So when I'm on the old gen, I like to have kind of classic cams on stay forward. So once again, go to him. And then the wide players aren't necessarily going to get in behind and beat the fullbacks because there's no like lengthy on this. So you're passing it around a bit more. It's not exactly as direct. And then balance De Bruyne for sure. get him involved in the attack, stay back on LCDM, and then stay back on both fullbacks. I'm not using balance on any fullbacks in any formation, except maybe a 5-back. On old gen, they don't recover nearly as fast as on next gen, so it is not worth the risk at all. Plus, none of them are lengthy, so you're not even like abusing it properly. So it's nearly never worth it basically to have balanced fullbacks on old gen. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I hope that was a pretty fast video. I don't like to drag that too much. If you guys are wondering, this is my team. I do have Mbappe and Forfan. Forfan? Who's Forfan? Fofana. I was getting him and Fulham mixed up. On 0cam, and honestly, doesn't really matter that much. But anyways, hope you guys have a good day. Good luck in Weekend League, and I'll see you guys next time.